welcome back to the Missing Peace podcast. The theme of the podcast is making peace with your past and moving forward. So, I'm the host, Alicia. My Instagram handle is aliciasworld_kiss. I've got Andre here with me today, Andre Economics. You might find him on social media. He's going to explain what he does now. But basically, I just want to ask you the question, is there anything in your past that you feel like you need to make peace with, or you have made peace with and move forward from, on how you've changed your life
That's a
around?
very deep question, and there's so many angles I could approach it from. But my chosen approach is going to be I don't want to make peace with my past. It is what it is, isn't it? You know what I'm to keep it moving. You can use some things that happened in the past as fuel in it. You know what I'm saying? To keep pushing you.
Yeah.
To get to where you want to get to.
As a driving force to become successful.
Yeah. It's interesting though, but like obviously it's like I haven't thought about that question before, so I haven't had the opportunity to like check all the angles. But that's my first initial thought when you've asked the question.
Yeah, okay. So how I met you, well, to be honest, we know each other from when we were young, from on the partying scene,
Raven,
from club days. But then we met again. Wow, I didn't even know it was you coming. We booked you to come to Go Girl Birmingham to our Easter programme to teach the young girls economics. And you turned up and I seen your face and we recognised each other. But no, so you've got this positive movement now. So these are your books. I'm going to advertise this for you. $19.99. You can purchase these on Amazon, I believe.
That's correct.
You've also got your Instagram handle, so you can advertise that on here. But you do this positive thing. You go in, you're touring, you're teaching the youth. You taught our teenage girls economics. You came to the Easter programme and teaching them something which I feel like we all should have learnt in school. Like economics can help you benefit absolutely any part of your life. And yeah, it's a big positive movement what you're doing with the youth.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's basically what I do. I love it though. Extremely passionate about it as well.
Yeah.
I feel like not just young people, but adults as well, especially like parents, like when I deliver this kind of information to parents.
Yeah.
Like it enables them to be able to support their young people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if, for example, a lot of these young people, they'll go home with the information and like if they don't have that family support or even somebody who they can have that conversation with, who's like, yo, I learned this today and I learned about economics today, Oh yeah, economics, yeah, oh, very good, and keep it moving. And everyone just dashes down the book and go about their business. It's like you don't really get the opportunity to take it to that next level with them. So what I like to do is try and allow the information to be immersed into their mindset. So everything they're looking now from an economical viewpoint. And it sounds all academic and whatever, but until like you actually attend one of the workshops or even get one of the books, like you'll understand that my approach to economics isn't your average Joe GDP.
Yeah, and it's very informal. So when you come to Go Girl Birmingham to teach our girls, you've done it in a way that you've got this thing where you can do it off the top of your head and you can do it in a way that relates to your audience. So you made it about makeup.
Yeah.
Because the girls love makeup. And they was all wearing makeup. So you made it about they took it in there.
Yeah.
Because you related to them. So, and I've seen that you do that with a lot of other when you go touring and doing your workshops and stuff. The book's amazing. I've read it myself. The book's very, like, as you can see, the book's It's not a big thick book that you're gonna get bored of. It's very
no.
thin. It's very easy to read, and it breaks it down in a simple way that everyone can understand. But it's important, and it shows you how you can monetize, teach you like things that you don't learn in school. Like in school, we're learning things that you don't even need when you leave school, and you don't even use half of this stuff like algebra, all of that. Like I believe that if you want to get a job, becoming working as an accountant or within maths or whatever, then you should have to take that course when you leave school. But you think I remember the first thing about algebra or some of the things what I learned in school what can benefit me in my life now? Like,
you know what I found with school, yeah, information they teach is valuable, but what they don't do is show you how it's applicable in real life.
yeah, and how you can use that to basically that. I feel like they don't. It's a system. School is a system, and it's part of this system, and it's part of this government, and they don't. Obviously, they teach you in a way which they're under the government, so they teach you in a way of everyone's taught the same way. It's a schedule that's set out for all like schools, but like I says, when you come, you made it relatable to the girls and something what they'd be interested in. So you didn't just stand up and give them a lecture on economics, and it was all boring facts and figures and all information for like an hour, and they didn't understand it all. You done it in a way that they could relate to and understand.
Yeah, respect sis. The school thing, yeah, like it's interesting. But when you understand economics, it makes sense there. You have more of an understanding of why school is the way it is.
Yeah.
And it's each to their own kind of thing. Like yeah, man, I'm trying to find the right words to explain what I'm saying. For me, I like to have like an objective mindset.
Yeah.
That's what allows me to learn information without bringing my own opinions or what I like or what I think it should be like or whatever. And take an objective viewpoint at what school is, knowing the information that I've gained through looking into economics. Like, oh, that's what you are doing. All right, then save, no problem. You do that. And I'll actually go over there and do that. But respect to you and it's working for you. So, yeah, no problem. So, yeah. And just to touch back on the algebra side, excuse me. Algebra studies unknown factors in life. So, we're constantly using algebra every day.
Yeah.
But even to cross the road, you need to use algebra. The car's traveling, you need to cross the road. You know, it's all in your mind.
Yeah.
So we're constantly using these things, but how they teach it, they don't teach it in a way to show you how to apply it to everyday life.
Yeah.
Which I think in school, they should do it, but
yeah, do it in a way that you can relate. So instead of writing on the board, equations, and when you're discussing algebra, this and y x z and whatever it is equals, do like you says, you've just broke it down to a scenario when you're crossing the road and all of that. If they're taught in that way and explained it in that way, then and made it real life, then kids would understand.
I think they're engaged more in class as well, and they'll probably get less disruptions. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, schools, if you want me to come and give you some consultation,
so I brought you on here because, like I says, you came to Go Girl, and it was a really fun way that you done it, the workshop with our girls, and they enjoyed it and stuff. And
I fully enjoyed it because no two of my workshops are ever the same.
Yeah.
Because
you relate it to whatever audience you've got in front of you. You relate it to them, which is good, so they can take it in and understand. And I feel like, obviously, I want to use this podcast like, everybody knows that I've started my CIC to do with domestic violence, but I don't just want to come on this podcast. Like, I do want to do deep discussions on domestic violence because I want to help people to understand that. But it's not. I don't just want to limit my audience, so you can only come on the show if you've been through domestic violence. Like, I want men and women to be able to come on here. Anyone to come on here and share their story, to promote positive things what they're doing now. I want to use it in a positive way to promote positive things. So, a personal development podcast, people coming on, sharing what they do, how it can benefit the youth and the young people. You don't always get recognised, and like, I don't want to go there and like make this like about race and stuff, but it is true, and you're not always going to get recognised. So I'd always try and bring people through that, I know that are trying hard to do positive things and help people, and give them their time to promote what the positive movements what they're doing.
Respects us. I was gonna say, yeah, like it's so weird that a lot of people want to get recognized by the people who they don't respect. Like me, if I don't rate that person, I don't care if they recognize me or they don't recognize me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my main thing is giving ones the information so they can benefit. Well, at least not even benefit. They have the choice. They have the option whether to use it or not. There's a knife and fork on the table. If you choose to eat with your hands, then no problem.
Yeah.
But you can't ever say the knife and fork wasn't available for you. And that's what I like
and
to...
I think in this generation, like, the sad world and society that we're living in, obviously you got like young people looking up to like rappers and all of this and the drill music and stuff. So like they might see something like what you're doing and as boring. Like, I know you've probably been had that stigma. Like, I don't think it's boring, but it's not.
Some of the girls, like, they didn't value the information like in as much as some of the other girls did. You know what I'm saying? So the message will go off on their phone. I'm seeing sneaking onto their phone and whatever.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can't
you can't reach everyone. Like me now doing this, I'm not going to reach everyone, but the people that you want to reach and the people that are interested in learning like what you're doing and what you've got to teach will, like, if you can help, just one person or, then obviously you'll be happy and satisfied and it will all be worth it. So you're not gonna be for everyone and you're not gonna be able to reach everyone and not everyone's gonna like what you're doing, but you're trying to do something. It's not like you're out here trying to be the next rapper or trapper or promoting drugs or drill music. Like, you do something positive. So, like I says, not everyone gets that in this generation, but you're still doing it and you're still passionate about it and you still want to help the youth learn something good and be a good positive influence. How you can change your life around.
You know what I love, sis? Like, obviously I post up in like around the community and then shutting my books, whatever. And the man them, like, some of the man then you probably think, oh nah, like ignorant and rare. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're fully back in the book. I see them pulling out their doc. Is like, yo, bam, yeah, big man, there's your,
because
you know what I'm saying?
It's in, like, I've read the book and like I said, it's in well, it even says it's called Economics Simplified Version. Like, I could open the book now and give a few quotes, but it's not no big thick book. It's not no it's big, easy. Look how thin the book is. Like, it's a few pages.
Imagine,
so it teaches you something valuable in like, if all books was like this thin, then we'd all read a book. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a simplified version, so you don't have to be clever, you don't have to have gone to uni, you don't have to... Anyone can read and learn from this book.
I've had someone come to me and say, I said, you know about economics? Like, yeah, man, I got a degree, master's, doctorate, blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah, it's me, I've simplified it, see my book there? And the man's gone like this. Economics. Like this, like, look at how thin the book is. I'm saying, yeah. He goes, oh, no, not possible. I said, yo, yeah, open up the book, turn to page 1. The man's read it and just shook my hand, Shook my hand and goes, yo.
You know that book as well off the top of your head. you don't like the back of your hand. So when you come to go, you didn't even need the book to teach it. You just said, turn to page this, and this is what it says on this, and you know it because you can remember it as well, and it's really good. Like
It's all
you
come from my mind.
quick
Yeah.
fire questions. You've remembered that off the top of your head, and just to let the viewers know, just to let the people know. So, basically, it covers what is economics, macro and micro, elasticity of demand, supply and demand, money, inflation, human resource. And it teaches you actually how we are all used. Like when I read it, it taught me how I am used in everyday society as a human resource, and you would never think that. So
And the sweetest thing is to know that you are a resource. And if you like to page 7, it's telling you what every resource is considered to have value.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
So if you're a resource and every resource has a value, then you look at yourself and say, hold on. So what's my value then? And a bigger question to that, how do I add value to myself?
Yeah.
Which like it's not nice, you know what I'm saying? Then we start getting into the thing, then even then hold on. Got my kids. They're my resources.
Yeah.
How do I add value to them?
Yeah.
I want to see their people's faces when I start getting into the.
Yeah.
I love it though.
Because I'll be honest, like I'm a totally honest person. I just say it how it is. Like when you come to go girl, I thought, oh, this is gonna be boring. Like, and I did. I'll be honest. I'll hold my hands up high. This is not for me. Like I thought, and because I'm so passionate, like I said, about the domestic violence, when people try and teach me about other things, like sometimes I lose interest quickly, and I'm a person that it's hard for me to focus. Like if it's something that I don't want to focus on. But I swear you started and I was like, oh wow, okay, like this is really good and this has got my attention. He's teaching it in an easy way, and that's why I asked you to come on because I think it's just so good.
And all those terms, micro, macro, opportunity costs, inflate. We can take all those terms and apply it to anything in life.
Yeah.
I don't care what the situation is in life. Like I've done a workshop in a prison. And the man them are there, about 40 of the man them, all sitting around, same kind of settings, circle settings. And one of the man them said, yo, my girl, this, that, the next. I'm saying, yo. Like, the man them started laughing at him. Said, yo, you can't ask him them things there, blood. Yo, how's he gonna know the answer to that? I said, yo, turn to page 13. And we went into page 13 and it was I answered this question using the book. You know what I'm saying? It was actually it was elasticity of demand. He wanted to know how long can he stay away from his woman for until she starts to lose interest in him.
Yeah.
And that's elasticity of demand before the demand depreciates. How high can you put the price up before the demand depreciates? Or you can throw it in a different direction. You can say, how much time can I spend with somebody before they start to devalue me? Or how long can I stay away from somebody before I start to lose value and start to lose interest? Or let me go and get another partner or bring the milkman through, and you know what I mean? Yeah.
So when you look at like economics, and when someone says economics, you don't think that you can relate it to everyday life, but you can in every single aspect.
Every aspect of life is so. And for young people, I feel like it's good if they grow with this mindset, this perspective that they're able to see the world through economic spectacles, because it helps with decision making.
Yeah.
But the only thing is now, then if you used to go to university and learn, or any academic institution and learn economics, they're going to teach economics from a political, financial perspective.
Yeah.
So you're going to be hearing about GDP, gross domestic products. You're going to be about fiscal, taxes, inflation, all these. But that's how they teach it.
Yeah.
In order to benefit their economy.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But what I've done, I've just homed into the seed of economics and what it is. You know what I'm saying? Which empowers people. Yeah. Once you get to grips with this. Powerful, powerful,
You can
powerful.
use it in a lot of aspects of your life, and it can help you navigate life and become successful. And
So watch this then. Okay, then look, you got financial economics, you got business economics, you got social economics, you got behavior economics, you got economics in sport, economics at home, economics in the family, economics in transport. The list goes on and on and on and on.
yeah,
You can, anything you do, you can throw economics next to it.
yeah.
Economics in football. You know what I'm saying?
You can teach it in a way that the youth can relate to. Like you said, you can relate to makeup, you can relate to football. So, yeah, your workshop was really good, and it did touch like a couple of our girls, and they took it in, and they, you know,
Yeah, well,
they enjoyed
like
it.
you said before, like if only can reach one person, like so when you tell me things like that, it just gasses me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it makes me feel like, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, powerful.
Well, thank you for coming on and obviously sharing what you do. It's big, it's positive. Don't know whether you want to advertise your social media. I don't know whether you want to advertise your social media handles on here so that people can, access you, so that they can, tell them your names of your pages, where to find
You're
you,
not gonna know, I'm not
where
telling
to
nobody
find
nothing.
the book, how to book you.
Basically, straight out in it, calm, old school. Shout me directly 07902 178 198. Yeah, rewind if you missed that, or you can, if you're more like bougie, then you can email
No,
me.
no, not bougie. You're just very old school. Like, you know your number off the top of your head, and you say, "Oh, this is my number.
Shout me.
Contact me on my mobile number to talk business." But in this generation we're in now, it's a lot of Instagram and all of that. And you have got an Instagram page.
Yeah,
And
I got Instagram.
if people visit that, they'll see the workshops that you've done, and all of that's on your Instagram page.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel like, so for some of the followers, you should advertise your Instagram page.
No, I will. But info at economicssimplified.co.uk. There's your email address. And my social media is economics_simplified_. But we're getting a bit of traction. So when you type in economics, this branding, this logo
comes up straight away. As soon as I typed it in, you come up straight away. And then the book is available to purchase on Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Amazon, and there's a link on the Instagram page to connect straight there. But for me, type in Economics Simplified, I should pop up as well. Economics Simplified version. Don't forget the version.
So the book is actually $19.99. You spend that on the youngsters these days will spend that £19.99 like on water. Like, I don't, obviously not water, literally drinking water, but they spend that like in a day on rubbish, going to the corner shop and buy. So it's worth it. And I've seen your stickers around the city as well.
Serious?
I've seen you. I was driving the other day by Jewellery Quarter, and I seen your sticker on the lamppost.
Come on, it's working.
So yeah, but no, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. It's a really good thing that you're doing. Keep it up, and everyone knows where to find you now.
Yep. Come look for me, man. You'll find me around your local neighborhood, and I'm up and down the country as well. Like the sister said, from London to Leeds, doing workshops, and it's totally self-funded as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously
you're doing this
take
for
money.
free, you're not getting paid. Because you actually want to teach your youth, something that you think is worth it.
And you know what's crazy as well, before we get off? I tend to do things before they blow up, before they become into a trend.
Yeah.
So I know, through grace and mercy, this is going to start trending probably in the next couple of years. Like, everyone's going to be talking about economics and blah, blah, blah. And be like, yo, remember the Rasta man on the economics? No, where is he? Where?
Yeah.
Yeah, people are going to want to know what time it is.
So you're saying it here now first on the Missing Piece podcast that you paved the way for economics, yeah?
I'm telling you, watch what happens. Trust me, setting levels, trends out here.
We discussed it here first. No, thank you though. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it, and
thank you for having me on as well.
I hope people, I hope some people contact you to use you within their organisations.
Yeah, man, and we can, like I said, we do workshops, this, that, the next. So just bring me in it. Let me just add value.
Yeah,
Mm,
absolutely.
respect,
Well,
man.
thank you.
Says Rastafari.